Hola there, my sexy compadres y mamecitas. My name is Peter and bienvenidos to my grandmother's kitchen, where I'm going to be teaching how to cook for charity. Now, it's cold this winter in New York. I went back home to visit family and I said, what could we make to warm us up? And since I'm at my grandmother's house, I thought, why don't we make the grandmother's elixir from Wind Waker? So I teamed up with level 1 chef to make this recipe, but it was missing one thing. And that one thing was a grandmother's love and help. So without further ado, who's going to be helping us today is my grandmother. Come here, Dottie.
Hi everybody, I'm Dottie G.
And she's going to be helping me today to make Grandma's Elixir Soup from Wind Waker. So without further ado, let's get cooking.
The ingredients you will need for this recipe are 2 tablespoons Spanish olive oil, a half a pound of chorizo, 1 medium onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of cooking sherry, 8 cups of chicken stock, 4 cups of fresh corn kernels, salt and pepper to taste, 4 ripe pears, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 cup of coconut milk, 4 tablespoons cornstarch, 1 can of creamed corn, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1½ teaspoons of lime juice, a half a tablespoon of curry, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Now, I wanted to incorporate as many elements of Wind Waker in this soup as possible, and a bunch of elements from Wind Waker actually are found in Guiso de Mais. We have our chorizo, since there's a pig on Onset Island. There's a bunch of coconut trees, so we have our coconut milk there. And for spice, we have our Jamaican curry, because Jamaica is also an island. However, there's one item that's very important in Wind Waker that's not found in Guiso de Mais at all, and that's the hioi pears. You know the pears that Link puts on top of his head and he can control a seagull? So we incorporated that to actually have a Wind Waker fusion inside this Cuban dish that I'm cooking with my Italian grandmother. But regardless, I can't wait to make and try this soup.
First, chop up all your ingredients.
You want to cut your pears up into cubes. Peel and cut your onion very finely. Cut your corn down the middle and get all the corn kernels. Then you want to mince up your garlic as fine as you can, and then cut your chorizo into cubes. Heat a medium to large pot on medium-high heat, and then you want to add in your olive oil. Add in your chorizo and cook it until it starts to get nice and crispy. After that, you want to add in your onions and your garlic and stir it well, and you want everything to cook and be browned.
Next, you will need to deglaze what is in the pot with some sherry.
I am very lucky that Dottie G makes her own chicken stock, so I'm going to add this to the soup right now. If you can make your own stock, definitely do it. It makes a huge difference. If not, you can use store-bought stock. It'll still taste delicious. Then add in your corn, and you want to bring the soup to a simmer for about 5 minutes.
Now we are going to make the pear puree.
In a small pot, you're going to add your coconut milk and your pears. You're going to cook this for about 5 minutes on medium heat till the pears get nice and soft and you can smash them down. I'm using a hand pureer for this, but if you don't have one of those, you can actually use a blender. If you're unsure how to use a mixer as a pureer, you can click the card above and check out my last video, how to make Yeto Supreme Soup from Twilight Princess, where I used a mixer as a pureer. To make our soup a little bit thicker, we're going to be using a thickening agent by using some cornstarch and some water. You're going to add your water to your cornstarch and whisk it until it gets nice and slurry, and then we're going to add this to our soup a little bit later on. Once your soup is at a simmer, you're going to add in your pear puree and your cornstarch, and you're going to bring your soup to a boil on medium-high heat.
We want to bring our soup to a boil to thicken, and then add the remaining ingredients.
As you're adding the remaining ingredients in, make sure you stir them in very, very well to incorporate all the flavors in. You're going to cook the soup for about 5 to 10 more minutes.
The soup is ready.
Thank you, Dottie G. Ooh, it's hot, but it's perfect for the winter. What you get is a little bit of the corn, it's nice and sweet, and then you get that hint of the pear, but what really ties it in is that chorizo, and you're gonna love this soup. It is delicious. And yeah, Dottie G, you don't like garlic, right?
Right, I loved it.
She loves this soup, and she don't even like garlic. It's delicious.
Delicious.
So without further ado, guys, it got Grandma's seal of approval. I think you guys should make it in this in the kitchen this winter, summer, whenever, and you can have Grandma's Elixir from Wind Waker. Once again, my compadres y mamecitas, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said in the past, when you watch these videos, money is made. That money is automatically donated to charity. I keep none of the funds. Everything I donate is to charity. But before I give out my whole spiel, I want to also give another thanks to Level 1 Chef. Go check out his blog. He's an extremely talented chef. He does a various amount of video game recipes, and he's also doing something. He's having his own cookbook, which is based on the Mother series. So if you want to check that and support that out, go on its Kickstarter. Everything will be linked on the description below. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed Johnny G. If you want to see more future videos, just let me know. And don't forget to let me know what other recipes you would like to see in the future. This is going to be the last video for 2017, and when 2018 rolls around, we're going to have a few more recipes. We got some from Pokemon, some more from Zelda. So without further ado, guys, you look out for that. You're going to really enjoy that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I always say, stay sexy, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.